in action. Also, Steve Keirn. We'll be seeing Tommy Wildfire Rich and a host of other great matches. All of this upcoming during the next hour. And may I just say, of course, about Tommy Rich. He and Ric Flair virtually almost in a tie for first contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ric Flair, however, is the #1 contender. Ric Flair will be with us next week here on Georgia Championship Wrestling. Tommy Wildfire Rich, as we saw in action in an earlier hour, we'll be seeing him back in action again. He and the Junkyard Dog have formed a coalition that promises to be one of the most exciting tag team combinations in professional wrestling. So we've got a lot of great action coming up during this next hour. We certainly hope that you will stay tuned. I want to take a moment, if I can, to talk to the Anderson brothers, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. They are unquestionably one of the most powerful teams in the nation.
One of the most powerful. We are the most powerful team. And you were talking about Junkyard Dog out here and Tommy Rich teaming up. When they crawl in the ring with the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, they don't have a chance, Gordon. And there's many, many other wrestlers. The superstar Paul Jones, Andre the Giant, Dusty Rhodes, Steve Keirn, Steve-O, the whole bunch of them. Won't last more than 5-10 minutes with the Anderson brothers, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, the best wrestling team in the whole world.
You know, there's no question in my mind. I listened to you talking about the #1 contenders, talking about Flair, and talking about Rich. And Gene mentioned the Junkyard Dog. You might as well throw Tony Atlas in there, Mr. USA. Well, look at Gene and myself. We've never competed in the USA title. If we did, we'd both be Mr. USA. We compete in wrestling, and we're the best wrestlers in the world. Gordon, you've seen us too many times to deny the fact that we are the greatest. You name them all. You put the Freebirds in there. You name the present world champions, Mr. Superstar and Paul Jones. You put in this DiBiase kid who got hauled out like he deserved. You throw in Tony Atlas, or you throw in wrestling #2. Put them all in the ring against us. See what happens. We don't do a lot of fancy moves, but what we do is better than anybody else, and we wrestle better than anybody else. Deny it. We got a guy out right here that's talking about how good we are, and you're absolutely right. And we got a couple people over here that don't know any better. Well, it's too bad that they're uneducated. If you ever get a chance to wrestle us, you better have your insurance policy paid up, get your hospitalization, because there's no question in our mind, we're going to beat you. You're looking at the next World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions right here, the Anderson brothers.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Let's turn it over to Steve Borders.